Welcome to lesson 6, where we'll look at the list command. I'll start the JShell session in verbose mode. As you can see, now my current directory is where I saved my code snippets of previous lessons. So if you're unsure about how to open and save, go look at lesson 4, open, save, list and reset commands in JShell. I'm going to load lesson 3's snippets. I'm going to say open lesson 3 JSH. That should be right. And there it's opened my snippets and it's given me some output. Now, what is the list command? We can start with using the help. So I'm going to say help and list. And you'll see the list command, the small help there says it shows the snippet prefaced with the snippet ID. And you got the option of list that lists the current active snippet code. List start. The startup snippets, list all the snippets, list by name and list by ID, and we'll go through each one of those. If you're unsure about how to use the help command, you can go look at lesson 2, starting, exiting, getting help and setting feedback levels. We have discussed the help command. Now, if I use the command forward slash command and list, and you'll see it lists all my current snippets that are loaded, or if I typed in and it indexes them, and these index numbers are known as snippet number, as you can see. So yes, it's gone and put a number, snippet number, to each one of my code. So if I want to say I want to list this class at 11, I could also say list by number, which is 11, and you'll note that it's only got the 1, so it's for every command snippet that I put in. So although the code snippet is multi-numbered, as you can see over here and over there, and this method over here, it gets one index number, although it's multi-lined. I can also search by name, so I could say list, and let's list the same one by name, student, and you see there it's giving me by student, it's giving me the one where I declared Peter Johnson student, and then the class name student. Another thing, I can also use the shortcut, so I could say L student, and that would work the same, L3, and there it gave me. So there it listed the index 3, which was 35. So if I go back and list them all again, you'll see index, there it is. Now if I do something like this, list student, but now note I've got a small s there, it says there's no such snippet found, so it doesn't see it. And if we go list again, you'll see there's no, even my variable I started there with a capital for some reason, so it didn't find it, so that's fine. Note, JShell has a default startup script that is silently and automatically executed before JShell starts, so that you can get to work quickly. Okay, entries from the startup script aren't listed unless you request them, and that we can use the list with the start. So let's just list them, list minus start, and you'll see that here are all my what's listed, what entries on the startup. Okay, so the startup script, which are the imports that you get as default. Note JShell imports more than just the default package that you get with the standard Java class declaration, namely the java.lang package. Also note that it gives its own snippet number, so you got the S1, S2, S3 and so on. So I could say something like this: list S2, and there's my startup of S2. Now if I want everything that's loaded and my snippets, I would say list all option, and now you'll see there's my startup snippets that's loaded, and then here's my actual work that I did. And there's another option we can use, which is the history. So I can go list minus history, and the history gives me all my, basically my commands, history of all my commands, a list of the history of all my commands, in other words, I entered in the session. Okay, and then to terminate, I'll just say exit like I've done before, and that's it. I've terminated my JShell session. In this lesson we saw that JShell startup script has certain import statements at default, and now we can view these with the list command. We used the list command to list all or a specific code snippet that we entered. We also looked at the options all, start and history with the list command. I hope you learned something from this lesson, and please be free to put your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, it's free. Press the like and notify button so that you'll be notified when I publish more content. I also got a Facebook page related to this channel that you're welcome to visit. See you at the next lesson where we'll carry on exploring JShell. Happy coding!